So hey y'all, welcome back to Simply Carolyn. Tonight I am going to be making some chili. It is chilly here in South Carolina, so I decided to do some. So I'm going to show you my ingredients and then I'll go ahead and get started. I have 2 packs of McCormick chili mix. It's just the original. I have some chunky salsa, mild chunky salsa. I have some chicken stock that I'm going to be using to add liquid to it as needed. I have a can of pinto beans, Bush pinto beans. And I have a can of the Bush vegetarian beans. Y'all, these are really good. And I have 1 can of dark kidney beans. And I have 1 can of, no, actually that was, yeah, I got 2 cans of the dark kidney beans. Sorry, y'all. And I have my vegetables that I'm going to be using. I have the yellow, red, green bell pepper and the onions. The onions are kind of washed out, but that's them right there. I have a little over 3 pounds of ground beef. And for my seasonings, I'm going to be using some black pepper, some Badia organic all-purpose seasoning. I have some Badia smoked paprika. I have some accent. I'm getting low on that. I gotta make a Sam's run. That is my accent. I have some of the Tones lemon pepper. And I also have some granulated garlic. Got these bigger ones from Amazon, so it's time for me to start ordering them again. So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and open my ground beef. Let me get my little, and I'm using my kitchen kettle. It's a multi-cooker pretty much. You can fry. I use it as a deep fryer sometimes. You can fry, you can steam, you can make soups. Pretty much just about anything you can make in this little multi-purpose cooker. I've had it for a while. I don't use it a lot, so. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by adding my ground beef here. I think I got enough room for all of these. Y'all can hit simmer. I like plenty of meat in my chili. Let me see if I can lower this camera so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing here. Down in my pot. I don't brown my beef. Usually I just steam it with a little bit of water. That helps cut a lot of the fat. Go ahead and get that in there. Let's see, y'all don't have to necessarily see me. You can see what's going on in the pot here. There we go. Add some water because again I like to steam mine. You don't need a lot, just a little. Let's see now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with my seasonings. Oh, and I forgot to show you this one. Maybe I did, I can't remember. It's the Badia organic all-purpose seasoning. I have my little cooker on 350. I'm going to turn it down to about 300 here. And I don't measure, y'all. I just sprinkle. I just kind of eyeball it, and the main objective here is just to get some good seasoning to your meat. Okay. Again, once it's done, you need to taste it to see if you need to add any more. So this is my paprika, smoked paprika. Slide them off to the side there so I don't use them again. Use an accent. People say accent is not good for you, but I love it. It's a good seasoning. So until God tells me don't use it, I'm going to use it. And this is lemon peppers. Oh yeah, let me turn that down so this little thing heats up quick. I just turned it on whenever I started the video, but it's already hot and sizzling. The holes are hard for this stuff. It's kind of chunky, this lemon pepper, so I'll just pour a little bit in the top and sprinkle it in. Ooh. And my garlic. More garlic. Pepper in here in the grinder. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's calling, but you probably can't see it. And this won't take long to cook, something quick and easy but good. You just want to work with your meat. Keep turning it or stirring it until all of your meat is brown. So I think what I'm going to do is add a little water, a little more, so it can steam really good. I didn't put a lot in. Just a little bit there, and I'm going to add my top. So I will be back, y'all, once I'm ready to start adding the rest of my ingredients. So y'all stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so my camera cut off on me, but I am back. So let's see if I can let y'all take a peek down in here. As well, I don't think it's gonna let me let y'all see it. There you go. So my ground beef is done. So what I am going to do now, excuse me for that, technical difficulties, trying not to burn myself. Bear with me, y'all. Alright. Nothing wants to work when you're trying to get something done here. Okay, here we are. Alright, so my ground beef is pretty much done. So now I want to go ahead and add my veggies in because I want them to cook some. I don't want them to be mushy. I still want them to be, you know, kind of al dente. So I'm going to go ahead and add those in. Let's mix them all in together. Woo, woo. Excuse me, y'all, my camera was trying to fall. Let's see. Y'all bear with me here. I do apologize. I've never had this much trouble with the tripod. Okay, I think y'all can see that. Okay, so there we go. Ooh, it smells so good. I wish y'all could smell it. Ooh. Oh, that smells delicious. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more of my seasonings just to make sure everything is well seasoned. But before I do that, let me just grab me a fork and try it. You have to actually try it, y'all, just to make sure that the flavor is there that you're looking for. Ooh, well done my shirt. Actually, that's pretty good. Okay, so my seasonings are on point. I don't think I need to add any more because I still have my chili powder that I need to add to it. So now that I got the veggies in there, I'm going to go ahead and put everything else in because they're still going to be cooking while everything else gets done. So I'm going to start with my beans. Them in there. And y'all, you can use whatever kind of beans you like. Make this your own dish if you decide to make it, because I know everybody don't like the same kind of stuff. Everybody don't like the same kind of beans. I know I'm picky about the beans I eat myself, so if you like a certain kind of bean, then you use that. Give it a good mix here. Ooh, that looks delicious. Alright, now these are the pinto beans. Some people don't like pinto beans. I myself, I like them. So I'm using 1 can of pintos. And I've already washed the ones I just used. They were the ones you have to use with the can opener. I've already washed these tops off before I started filming. And I'm not pouring off my juice, I'm leaving it. Okay. It looks delicious. Now, my little kitchen kettle here, y'all, it has a feature on it that once it get down below a certain temperature, I got it on the lowest setting before you get to warm, but once it gets down to a certain setting, it'll come back on. My light will come back on. So that's what it's doing now. It's heating back up again. So you hear something like it's boiling. That's what it is. All right, so that was my last can of beans. And now I may not have to use my chicken broth, because that's plenty right there. I'm gonna have to taste it again, because you know when you add stuff, some of the seasoning disappear. Well, it doesn't disappear, you just have to add more. So let's see, I'm gonna start with 1 pack of this chili powder, chili seasoning. I just made a mess opening it. See, y'all can hear it heating up again. Okay. Oh yes, it smells good. So I'm going to use that entire pack. Not sure if I'll use both, but I'm going to see once I taste it if I need the other pack. Okay. I have some honey cornbread. I'm not sure if I'm going to make that or if I'm going to make biscuits, but we'll see. Oh my goodness, that smells good. Alright, and let me get some of my salsa in here. Again, this is the chunky salsa. I love the chunky one. And you know, really I didn't have to do the extra peppers and onions because this salsa has all that in it, but I just want to make sure that it tastes the way I like it. So see how hearty it is? This is something that's good on a cold night. It's cold here in Myrtle Beach. Not cold, but you know, above average temperature for this time of weather. Okay, so again, I need to try this. Put it over here. See if I need to add anything else. It's pretty good, but I do need to add something. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add this other seasoning pack. They must have had these full to the brim when I tore it. Waste it out. Tip top. Yeah, that is good. So let's see. Give it a good stir. Alright. Now I'm going to hit it again with the accent. Ooh, you know what? I know what I should have put in here. Didn't think about it. Some garlic powder. This is the all-purpose seasoning. Season lightly until you get your desired taste because you don't want to over-season it. You can't take it out once it's in there. Just a little side note. So now I'm going to try this, and if it needs anything else, I know what else I'm going to add to it. Looks so good. So I'm gonna let it simmer once I get it seasoned the way I like it. That is perfect. I don't need nothing else. But I am going to use the rest of this salsa because I don't like leaving it. Y'all, that is perfect. Just the way it is. I'm going to put me just a little water to get all of this out. My husband isn't feeling well today, so this is something nice and hearty that I'm sure he'll enjoy. We work out in the, he does landscaping, so he's out in the weather a lot of times, so he has a cold. This is this time of the year. them a big bowl of this once it's done. Well, you know, it's pretty much done, y'all, because the beans are pretty much pre-cooked. But I just want to let all of my flavors marry together, you know. Yep. So I'm going to let this simmer for a little bit, and y'all stay tuned. I'll be back to show you my final product, okay? All right, y'all, this is my cornbread. I baked it in my cast iron skillet. It is the Krusty's honey cornbread. And this is how it looks. That's how it's looking. All right. So now I'm just going to put some butter over the top of it. Some people don't do this, but I like doing this. Makes it taste even better. It's already good, but you know, butter make everything better. All right, so now let's go ahead and dish it up. Put my butter back in the refrigerator. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. Give me a minute, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I had to get my camera angled back the right way. So as you can see, I let it simmer while my cornbread was cooking. And this is what it is looking like. Y'all, it smells so good. I wish y'all could smell how it smells. Woo. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and dish up some for my husband because he's not feeling well. So let me get his dished up, and then I will try it for you guys. A nice bowl of soup or a nice warm bowl of chili is good if you're not feeling well. Something that your stomach can tolerate. Give him a nice hearty bowl. Let me wipe the side of that off. Of course, you gotta have some of the juices on it. And let me cut him some cornbread. Fell apart, y'all. It's still hot. That's okay. It can still be eaten. Ooh, that is hot, hot, hot. It fell apart. Y'all bear with me. Let me give him this. I'll get something to put under it because it's hot. Bear with me. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So now, let me get myself some. Look at that, y'all. I can go ahead and cut this off now. I had it on warm. So if y'all get the chance, y'all try to make this. If you like chili, I'm sure there's nothing better than a nice bowl of homemade chili, especially when the weather starts to turn cool. I want to do some broccoli and cheddar soup, and if y'all have something, some type of soup or stew that's good for the winter season, y'all let me know and I will be sure to try and whip it up. Of course, I'll add my my little take on it, but yeah. Some pepper. There you go. All right, let me get myself a piece of cornbread. And it's still hot. Delicious. I can't eat too much of the cornbread, y'all, because I'm a diabetic. And this is not just regular cornbread, it's honey cornbread. So there you have it. Alright, let me try it. I don't like to eat with a big spoon. Maybe I can set this back up now so that you can see. Oops, bear with me, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm having a time. Oop. Trying not to turn my camera over. Okay, there we go. I thank y'all for being patient with me. This recording tonight has been challenging, but nevertheless, we accomplished what we set out to do. It's hot. Ooh-wee. I thank you guys for stopping in, checking my video out. Y'all give me a thumbs up if you like what you saw here. And like I said, if you have any suggestions on something that you would like to see me cook, a soup or a stew, it can be anything, a cake or a pie, whatever. Y'all leave that down below and give me a thumbs up, like the video, share it if you think someone would like to see it, and y'all return often to see what I'm doing over here at Simply Carolyn. Alright, so now let me go ahead and try this. It's steaming. It is delicious. It's actually good. Good and hearty, and will stick to the bones, to the ribs, as people can say. Ooh, yo, that's hot. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Again, I thank you for stopping by. Y'all let me know how you like this video, and if you see something that you would like for me to try to make, just let me know. Y'all come back. I'm gonna try to put up another one probably Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure what it'll be yet, but y'all stop on back by. I love you all with the love of Jesus. Y'all stay safe and stay blessed. Good night. Mwah.